Last episode I was in Norway. This episode I'm in Sweden. Had arrived in just enough time to see the town, walk around a little bit, but we need to get on to the next meal, so let's just skip all that and move on to the following day.
I'm very interested.
Anyone familiar with Swedish culture should be familiar with the term fika by now. I even talked about this in a video before. Check that out after this one. But today we are going to try something very popular here in Sweden, and we found a place named after the very term fika. It's called Fika and Wine, to try the cardamom bun.
Men det är ju, jag vet inte, det är så, det är ju 20. Så nu är det ju, man får inte köpa, eller?
Jag vet inte.
And so, here in Sweden, I'm participating in what they call fika time, and it's basically just enjoying coffee and social moment. And this is my coffee. It's a salted caramel cafe latte, and I'm gonna try right now. That is amazing. If you're a coffee lover, you know what I'm saying. That's amazing. But yeah, fika time. It's great. Hey y'all, let me just say that it was an absolute beautiful summer's day in Sweden, and I really wanted to soak up as much of this as I could. It was too beautiful to miss out and not appreciate in the moment. So I did a bunch of that on this day. But this day was also filled with visiting a bunch of museums, which will be talked about in a video for another day. After doing the museums tour, it was time for, you guessed it, grabbing some drinks again. So you can see the place that was chosen. I'm hoping I pronounced this at least close enough to being correct, but it was called Herno Gin Bar. And this evening was spent trying a bunch of drinks, mainly gin drinks, and they were awesome. But let's move on to the next day, shall we? Yummy. Alright, so here at the Greasy Spoon, we're going to try some breakfast, the type of breakfast that I'm used to, and we're going to see how they make it here in Sweden. So obviously I'm going to get some freshly squeezed orange juice, goes without saying. As far as coffee, I might eat a bit of cappuccino or latte, we shall see. But I'm torn between having for lunch the chicken and waffles, you can see what all that comes with, or just being typical and getting the bacon with the pancakes and 100% maple syrup. Yo, the seagulls in this region are relentless. These things aren't afraid of anything. Look at this thing. And as per necessary here in Sweden, we are once again enjoying fika time. My very beautifully made cappuccino. Alright everybody, here is the pancakes with the fried egg. I got this for myself. This is the Benedict, brisket Benedict, I believe it is, that she ordered. And we decided to both try the chicken and waffles. We might get a little too full to try this, or to finish it, but we'll still try it. Chicken and waffles. Afrobeats. Here's some Afrobeats.
Oh, you said I missed Applebee's. Okay.
Alright, y'all. This is as far as I could get on my bacon and pancakes. These are really good, but I'm gonna tell you right now, and I promise you they are thick as hell. And you will be filling up pretty quickly with them. But overall, it was good. The bacon was A1. It's really comparable to bacon I'm used to in the US. Now it's time to see what I can do with this chicken and waffles. Okay, so it's time for me to try this chicken and waffles. I've had chicken and waffles before at random places around the world, but I always like to try it anywhere I go. So if it's a good cut of chicken, you can probably never go wrong because the waffle is going to waffle no matter where you get it, in most cases. So let's try the chicken first. It's not a chicken nugget. It's not a chicken tender. Some places try to cheat like that and go around doing the work. So I give it that. But it's not the best cut of chicken I've ever had for chicken and waffles. I'll try a little bit of this waffle before I try it together. Yeah, the waffle's gonna waffle. I don't know what the lime is about. I'm not gonna throw that on anything. I've never had lime on a chicken and waffle. But let's try it together with this hot honey sauce, which is what I think it is, but it said it was supposed to be. Chicken and waffles with hot honey. I like this. So no matter what I thought of the chicken or the waffle separate, they actually taste great together. I think that's what counts. So I think this is passable. I could recommend this. Some of these chicken and waffle dishes that I've had are so cheap and so you can tell that they put no love into it that I would never recommend. This chicken is the best. Waffle is the best. It's not Belgian waffle. But these taste great together. And like I said, I think that's the point when you're trying to have a chicken and waffle dish. Also, the hot honey helps tremendously. And it makes it taste that much better. So, thumbs up. And I do recommend it. Come to the Greasy Spoon and get chicken and waffles if you're interested. Remember how in this video I said that public transportation included boats up here? Well, check this out. I'm taking the number 82 ferry, a whole boat, across this water to see the museums that we're going to see for the day. I mean, because obviously between all this food and all these meals, I have to fill the day with something else while I'm up here, right? Truth be told, I was dumb excited for this because I haven't been on a ferry since I went to New York City a few years ago, and I really wanted to get another experience on what a ferry could be like. And honestly, this was a very good experience. I really enjoy floating across this water. Like seeing these really huge cruise ships in person, they are pretty spectacular. And on the other side, I found what seemed to be a permanent carnival, like a year-round carnival that they keep over here. And that's pretty nice. Something they can do even when the weather is not so sunny or not so warm. We're one of the last to get off the ferry, but we made it to the other side. We're going to try to make our way to our to the museum that we're going to go check out today. It's called the Vasa Museum. The ferry was okay. It was a smooth ride. It took like 6 or so minutes, I want to say, to get from one side to the other. And it's, like I said, very smooth. No issues whatsoever. I can't complain about that ferry ride. I've only taken a handful of ferry rides anyway, but that one was pretty smooth. And I liked it. So the museums were fun. Coming from somebody who's not typically a museum guy, Stockholm has some really interesting museums. I'll make a video later on about this whole experience. Right now we are outside a place called Almana Grand, directly outside of the theme park that they have here across the body of water. And we're both going to try the fish and chips that they have on the menu. We've been doing museums all day, so we built up kind of a hunger. So this may go one of two ways. We may really love it or we may really hate it, depending on how hungry we really are for
But again, free water. And I'll let you guys know how this meal goes.